Are you going to go next then?
I will
Okay,
in a little time. Yeah, I've got enough stuff to talk about while you research a few
we
things.
are live.
Just let
Hi, everybody out there. As you can tell, I didn't really tell the girls that I was going live right at 8 o'clock, so we're all chit-chatting in the background. So sorry about that. Sorry about that entrance. But you know what? Hey, we're entitled to that this week because guess what today is? Today is 1 year since we started doing these Tilt Hangouts. And I'm just so proud of us. The girls, for everything that they give every single week. I mean, they show up, except for this week. We've only got 3. But no, typically they are here. And I'm just so happy that we've been able to bring all of you. That's what makes me really happy, is how many of you out there show up every single week for us. I mean, without you guys coming, we wouldn't really have an audience to talk to. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are new to the our Tilt Hangouts, then I want to welcome you, and I encourage you to say hi in the chat roll. Excuse me, I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. That's why I'm kind of stuttering. But I encourage you to introduce yourself in the chat roll, because the people that come to these hangouts they're just like family, and they will welcome you just like family. So please say hi. We would love to hear from you. If there's any topics that you would like us to talk about, heaven's sakes, write them down, because we're always looking for new ideas, new things that people want to hear about, you know, and get trained on, etc., etc. So hi to all of you. We're all here doing the same thing. We're the entrepreneur, the doer, the dreamer, and the entrepreneur. And here we are again this week. And so Erica is under the weather. She's not joining us tonight, unfortunately, but she really, her health's more important, because she's be taking a long flight in a few days to Las Vegas, so she needs to be healthy for that. And Shirley May is under the weather. She is back from her vacation, but under the weather tonight, so we're missing both of them. And Kristen had a commitment that she was taking care of some children while the people had to go to a funeral. So, you know, that's what being an entrepreneur is all about. You know, you just sometimes life pops up in front of your face, and fortunately, because you are an entrepreneur, you can do that. You can say to people, yes, I will take care of your children, or you know what, I just don't feel good enough to do it tonight, because I know they would love to be here, but they're not. So let's carry on, and let's get on with tonight's topic. And it is, how do you react when you hear the word opportunity? That is a big one. I mean, you know, opportunity, even saying it should make you happy. Opportunity, like, wow, you know, you go buy a lottery ticket, you've got an opportunity to win millions of dollars. But so many people cringe when they hear that word. When somebody says to them, you know, and we've had this. We've had the phone calls, or we've had the emails or something about get on my opportunity, or join me on my opportunity. And, well, I know from myself speaking, mine goes way back years when, you know, I got an invite from a friend, and she said, you know, I've got this great opportunity for you. And I was a young mom with kids at home, and I thought, oh, good, like, you know, what's this all about? So I went to her house, and I heard her out and everything, and I thought, I came home. I mean, I wanted to retire my husband at the time, because I thought, we're going to be instantly rich. This is the answer. This is it. And I dived in, I bought in, you know, and away I went. And guess what? That opportunity, I failed. So I let it go. You know, years went by, and then suddenly I get a phone call from another friend. And, oh, Nettie, I have this opportunity that you're going to die. You need to hear about this right away. And I'm like, tell me about it. And you see, enough years had gone by that you know, the cut had healed, and I was okay. Oh, it's this, and it's this, and it's that. And I thought, here we go again. this is it though. The first one didn't work, but this one will work. You know, it's an opportunity. Dove in, feet first, bought everything I could, and guess what? I failed at that opportunity. So, you know, I started to think about it because that was not the last time. Not too many years ago, Sam and I tried getting into the health area, which we both badly needed ourselves, you know, to make us healthy. And it didn't work out for us either. And I started to think about why am I failing at these opportunities that come in front of us? Well, for one thing, we were not prepared for the opportunity that fell into our lap or came into our world or introduced itself to us, however you want to say it. I mean, opportunity always begins with an obstacle. And so we didn't know this. We were new to the game, and we didn't realize that there was always obstacles. And we just dove in. We thought we had no plans as to what we were going to do after we went through family and friends. There was no plan B. I mean, family and friends were going to support us. We were going to get rich on them. Did you know that? Like they were going to be our 401k. But it didn't work out that way. And we were going to do what am I trying to say here? We didn't know what we were going to do after we got done that. So we quit. We failed. Instead of trying to dig in deeper and go further, we just, nope, that's it. It didn't work for us. So opportunity always comes along with an obstacle. It just always does. And it always brings opposition. Opportunity always brings opposition. So what do I mean by that? Well, you've heard it all, haven't you? I mean, when you've done something that's an MLM or a network marketing or even started your own business, haven't you heard it from the naysayers and the hater? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're getting into that. Or you're not doing this again. Or, oh my goodness, didn't you learn from the last time? Yes, it always comes with opposition. And that plays on you. Because then the next thing opportunity always comes along with is vulnerability. And so you think to yourself, I really, really want to do this. I've been presented with an opportunity, whatever it is, whatever your area it is, whether it's a business or an MLM or a network. But what if I fail again? Oh, it just makes you so vulnerable. Like, you know, you got that risk there. Like you think, oh no, I can't hear it again from my friends. Like, I told you so. Well, you know what you do with that? You fail fast and you get up and you move on. You do it again. Like, you don't let that stop you. So back to the meaning of opportunity. Like, it is such a cool word in a way, because it just makes it sound like opportunity. I mean, it just seems to glow. And so I typically tell you a story, and I'm going to tell you another story tonight. This is a little bit different for me. As you all know, I'm a Christian, and there's a story in the Bible about Joseph. And he, if you're not familiar with that, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, I mean, this poor man went through everything. He was the seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son, and his brothers were tremendously jealous of him, and so they tried to kill him. They thought he was dead, and he ended up being buried in a pit and rescued and put in prison, and he just had a horrible life. But when he was in prison, the Pharaoh had these dreams, and Joseph could tell people what their dreams meant. And so the Pharaoh heard through a prison guard. He said, bring that man to me. I need to know what these dreams mean. Anyways, Joseph explained to him there was going to be a famine, and he needed to follow a certain policy or they were all going to die. There was not going to be any food. So Pharaoh put Joseph in second command that day. Now, that would be going like from prison to vice president in one day. What kind of an opportunity is that? I mean, who gets that opportunity? It's like winning the lottery. But the thing is, and he was able to then, Joseph was able to go on, and through his teachings, he enabled the people not to die of a famine. But here's the thing. God
Oh, looks like she might have gone.
Yeah. Are we live still?
Yeah, we're still live.
Okay.
Do you want to start Zen and continue on until she comes back?
I was just starting to listen to this story, so I'll carry on. I was just starting to listen to this Bible story because I'm not a big Bible reader, so I thought, wow, okay, well, I'm listening, I'm hearing, and all of a sudden, boom, she's out. So listen, I'm going to start in, and if she comes back, we'll segue back into her story. But I actually looked up the word opportunity, and what it means is a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. So we all run into a lot of opportunities pretty regularly. But when it comes to this, and I'm going to speak to a particular crowd, okay, because I can and I'm old, okay? So I'm a tail end baby boomer, and so I'm going to talk to that aspect of this. Are you sure we're live? Okay. Maybe we are. We are live. Yes. Okay, cool. You know, I looked this up about multi-level marketing companies and baby boomers. And there's actually an article in Forbes. And it starts off a little sketchy. It sounds like it's kind of dodgy. But what happens is that it quickly says two things that I thought were important, maybe three. I wrote them all down. But I'm going to start with this one. Half of all baby boomers, that's 76 million, are young enough and interested enough to want to start their own business. Yeah, because they have the business acumen to do it. They just don't want to do the corporate grind anymore. Or they've already retired from it, took early retirement. And now they have either a giant nest egg or they lost some of it in that debacle of 2007 and 8, whether it's houses or money or whatever it was that they lost. So now they're reevaluating, and freedom and experiences are more important than that big giant nest egg. Not that money's not important, but additional income in a non-traditional way is very enticing because, as I said, they have the business mind. They've been out in the world long enough to know what works, what doesn't work. And they're pretty, if they've been in the corporate grind, they're pretty savvy business people, usually. Okay. The other thing is that they know that from 62 to 100 years old, which is totally feasible these days, it takes a pretty giant nest egg to live and carry on life, no matter what your level of usage of money is. And like I said, they are still spry enough, most, at least the ones under 80, and the people that I know that are tail end baby boomers, are still interested in doing stuff, even if they have income or money sacked away. They're still interested in being out there in the world and participating. So I just want to run this by you because opportunity to me is almost equal to freedom in a lot of ways. When you dissect set of circumstances, that means it's possible to do something. Because many sets of circumstances set you up to do something. It can be something fun, it can be something important, you know, in your personal life, and it could be business. And so for me, I'm just going to tell you how I went through this to find this particular business, because I was approached about a few different businesses. Who hasn't? And Nettie was funny. You know, I'm going to get rich off my family and friends. I thought that was hilarious. But I actually got approached, and I am a brand partner in a skincare thing, because a friend of mine just, you know what? I know her, like her, and I trust her. I just told her. And here was my evaluating factors. I'm going to read them off to you because I made notes about it, because I thought it was funny, because I even mentioned these to her, but I love her so much. I went into it anyway. And you know what? She puts people underneath me and I make a small residual income, and it's totally cool. And I like the products. So here we go. The person. You have to know, like, and trust that person. And I very much trusted her. So, okay, I gave her $1,000. And you know what? Have I made back the full 1,000 yet? Not really, but I like the products and she keeps putting people underneath me. Cool. Enough said. this business appealed to me because of you have to evaluate the product. Is it a service, or is it the health niche or the skincare niche? And I just really like online marketing. I had a personal blog for many years, so that didn't escape me, that